Hello and welcome back to Trails of Cold Steel. Last episode we dealt with our morning task, and now we're going to be dealing with our afternoon task for day one of our field study. And before we start, I want to apologize for not uploading for the past couple days of this game. I was a little under the weather. But anyway, let's see here. Let's go pick up the side quest over here. Oh wait, is that a side quest? No, that's a main quest. I was thinking of that one over there. Around here. I've been waiting for you all. Did you have a look at my request? We did. You want us to hold a class for the children, right? What do you want us to teach them, though? Don't worry, it's nothing too difficult. I just want you to teach them a little bit about Erebonia. I see. That explains why you asked us then. There's a good chance for them to learn about life outside the settlement. They attend Sunday school, so they're fine in regards to regular studies. May I ask how Sunday school is carried out here? Traveling priest comes by once a month to hold it. We really can't be thankful enough for all his efforts. When you think about it, the sheer amount of work the church does on such a huge scale really is amazing. Indeed, it's all thanks to the goddess's generosity. Do you have the time to help? If so, I'll call the children over. Yeah, let's do it right now. Yes, we're ready when they are. Thank you. Oh, I meant to say, we want this to be similar to Sunday school, so we'd like just one of you to serve as the teacher. Feel free to pick among yourselves, though keep in mind that Gaius isn't a candidate. Who's the ideal candidate for this then? I believe each of us would have our own unique things to teach here. That's true. I think it might be best to go with Emma, Actually, I believe that you would be the best candidate for this, Reen. What? I was thinking the same myself, actually. Social standing is pretty important in Erebonia, and there's a broad variety of opinions about it. But you're kind of a special case, Reen. That's true. His unique position allows him to discuss things from a relatively unbiased point of view. But I think you'd be a good choice, Reen. Even taking your position out of the equation, you're almost always the center of our class anyway. Well, I suppose I can't say no if everyone feels that way, can I? Alright, then I'll do it. Thanks. Well, looks like we're ready to begin. Wonderful. I'll gather the children right away. Fuck. Is it actually gonna ask me questions? Is that everyone? I don't see Toma anywhere, though. Toma's part of the older group at Sunday school, so... Yeah, he's got work to do, too, so he can't come. I see. I was hoping he'd be here, too. Let's get started, then. I'm so excited. Glad to hear it. I guess I should introduce myself first. I'm Reen Schwarzer. My friends and I came here from Thor's Military Academy. Thor's Military Academy. You're from the same academy as Gaius, then. School's for studying and stuff, right? What do you study there? Well, we get taught all kinds of things, really. There are basic subjects like history and math, but being a military academy, we also learn the art of combat. That's the same stuff Lincoln and everyone else uses to fight monsters, isn't it? That's so cool. I see you've got a boyish side to you after all. Yeah, despite being a little scaredy cat. I'm not. Hey now, there's no need for teasing. Hey, how far is that academy from here? How far, in terms of distance? You came here on something called a train, didn't you? Could you tell us how long that trip took? Oh, that makes it a bit easier in that case. Oh shit, I know it was... Was it around 12 hours? Getting here before yesterday was over. Would have been a bit of a struggle if it was. In that case... Oh shit, you're on date. Take the transfer times out of the equation then. We were on the train for about 8 hours, I'd say. That's pretty far. Daddy told me that trains are fast, too. So it still took that long even then? Must be super far away then. It really is. Though the fact that we still made it here in a day is pretty amazing. Yeah, it'd have taken a lot longer by horse. Can I ask something too? Of course. Right. What's the biggest place in Erebonia then? That'd be Heimdall, which is our capital city. Heimdall. That's a cool name. Yeah, it sounds strong. That's a unique way to judge it. How many people live there? Shit. I feel like I need to answer these correct. 1 second here. I'm totally not looking up the answers on my phone. North Highlands Field Study. Side quest answers. I think I'm almost there. Almost. Okay, around 800,000. That's what I was thinking. From what I remember, it's around 800,000 people. $800,000? Is that a lie? Seems like they can't comprehend a number that big just yet. And again, I can't imagine that many people in one place either. You're not the only one. Of course, you'd never actually see that many people all at once. Granted, he struggles from time to time, but they're learning the correct information in the end. So it seems. A lot of it's common knowledge, though. Well, I'm just glad to see them learning something. He's not a bad teacher. If anyone has any further questions, please feel free to ask. Can I ask something then? Of course, what is it? How long ago was Thor's first bill? Guys told me all about it, how it has a long history, but I've forgotten when exactly it was made. 220 years ago. Thor's was founded about 220 years ago, roughly 30 years after the War of the Lions ended. The founder was none other than the Emperor Dracula, a legendary figure in the Empire and even here in the Highlands. Founding the Academy was one of the last things he did before he passed away. That's a long time. I know that Emperor Dracula was the one who founded it. I know who he is too. He was friends with our ancestors, wasn't he? Yeah, he won the war and became the most important person in Erebonia. Yep, that's how he became the Emperor. Hearing you all talk about him really goes to show how deep his connection with Nord was. So, is there anything else you'd like to know? Me, I have a question. Well, it's almost time for us to finish up for the day. Is there anything else you'd like to know before then? I think I've asked everything. Can't think of anything else either. You two really did ask a lot. Oh, yeah. Seems like she's not all out just yet. You talked about them before, but what are nobles? Well, you see, there's been a class system in place within Erebonia for a long time now. What's a class system? Could you give me a few minutes to think? Not entirely sure how I should answer this. Can I ask as well now that it's been brought up? Go ahead. I'm not sure if either of them will really understand if you try to explain normally, so could you give us your own thoughts on nobles instead? That might make things easier to understand. That makes giving an answer easier too. Wow, things escalated quickly, didn't they? Indeed. I wonder how he'll answer. Still a bit tough. I don't think there's really a right or wrong answer, so I guess I'll just have to answer with my heart, I guess. To me... no idea. I think this is it. Pride in one's lineage. I think nobles are all about taking pride in one's lineage. Oh? Whether the class system is a good thing or not is something I don't feel capable of answering just yet. But I think nobles want to live up to the legacy their predecessors left them. And by trying to do that, they better themselves as individuals. At the very least, I do think that sort of mindset can be a good thing. Of course, that isn't something exclusive to nobles. I see. I think I get what you're trying to say. He's panicking. I'm just rambling now. Sorry. No, it's okay. I learned a lot from what you told us. I didn't really get it, but you sounded really cool. Yeah. So that's how he feels. That was a really thoughtful response. One very like him as well. It was. I'm very impressed, to be honest. Regardless, that should be enough for today. Make sure to thank him now, everyone. Thank you very much. You're welcome. Let me give you something to thank you for taking the time to teach the children. I believe that was a very valuable experience for all of them. Truthfully, I didn't feel like I did a very good job explaining things. I ended up spending too much time thinking about their questions, too. We could tell you were really enthusiastic, though, and I think the kids picked up on that, too. She's right, they all seem to have been enjoying themselves. The answer to that final question was rather impressive as well. Yeah, it looks like the kids aren't the only ones who learned something new today. I got so caught up in the details that I couldn't really explain myself properly. But I'm glad you guys think I did okay. You should have more confidence in yourself. At any rate, here's your compensation for playing teacher today. The yellow pendulum. Thank you, ma'am. Well then, I wish you the best of luck with that field study of yours. May the blessing of the winds and the goddess be with you. Alright, let's look at that item that we just got. If I can... Oh right, it's Y. Well, since I'm playing with the controller. Okay, let's go with that. To be honest, when it comes to giving them stats and all that, I'm not sure what's best. Because I still don't fully understand what all the abbreviations mean. Like ATS and ATF or whatever. Come on. Welcome. I assume you've seen our request. We did. Mention that cameraman's made his way out of the settlement on his own. That's correct. He goes by the name Norton, and is currently residing here on vacation of sorts. I believe he said he works for a company called the Imperial Chronicle. I wasn't expecting to hear that name out here. He was quite fervent about the idea of taking photographs of something in the northern regions of the highlands. I planned on having you all escort him there in the afternoon, but apparently he was unable to wait until then, and he took off by horse on his own. Really? How childish. I assume he simply couldn't control his passion as a photographer. He must be really taken by whatever it is. There are many ruins from the ancient Neolithic civilization in the northern region of the highlands. It's likely that he went to visit the statue of the Guardian there. Guardian? What exactly is this statue? It's one of the most symbolic of ancient relics here in Nord. Legend has it that the Guardian it represents sealed away an evil djinn within the ancient quarry to the north. Wow. It's quite the grandiose legend. At any rate, we should catch up with him as soon as possible. Monsters aren't the only reason the northern region can be dangerous. It's not an area those not from Nord should be traveling across alone. Could you please find him for us and keep him safe? Understood. Leave it to us. Let's make our way there immediately then. Indeed, we'll need to lead the settlement through the northern entrance. I'll leave this in your hands then. Take care now. Alright. Let's look at the map here. Oh, got another side quest it looks like over here. I think this is something to do with sheep. Yeah. Hey there, I was waiting for you. How in the world did the fence end up like this? Your guess is as good as mine. Seems like it got broken sometime just before noon. Unfortunately, some of the sheep managed to escape too. I doubt there's any need to worry about monsters getting them because they're surprisingly fast, but would you be able to go out and find them for me? Gladly. How many sheep managed to escape? 5 of them in total. Based on their hoof prints, it seems like 3 went north and 2 went south. I'd honestly like to go search for them myself, but I need to get this fence fixed up first. Otherwise the rest of them will make a break for it as well. Don't worry, we'll take care of them. Shall we begin the search immediately then? Probably the best idea, especially with how vast the highlands are. We'll need to make some preparations of our own before leaving, though. I agree. Heading out there with insufficient supplies is foolhardy. Right then. Let's get started once we're ready. Okay, we're heading to the South Highlands first, which is right over there. Speed on through. Excuse me, children. Okay, I forgot that you don't have to mount them. You mount them as soon as you head out.
Yeah.
Oh, and there's even a sheep icon at the bottom. Just look for the sheep. There's 2 down here, so. Some cool looking monsters here too. Can we see them on the map? 1, 2. Yeah, we can. Perfect. The music's very nice here, though. Look again. Yeah. And then I want to get that guy first.
Yeah.
Okay, if I hold down right trigger and RP, it's a little uncomfortable, but if I do that, I move much faster. Is that one of them? Yes, that's one of the sheep we're looking for. What are we going to do with the sheep we find? I'll lead them back to the settlement with my horse, but we should leave guiding them back until after we found all 5. Okay, we'll leave that to you then. Found the first sheep. It's a little inconvenient since we have to go through the North settlement to actually, like, get to the northern part. There it is. That one. Surprised I managed to come all the way out here. Here's the second sheep. Still a couple more out there though. Sorry about that. I thought I heard my phone go off and I was super confused. What's the music in this? Yeah, it is. Wow, it sounds exactly like the Apple ringtone, like in the background. All right, there's 2. And then let's head up to the northern highlands. Let's head on out. The wind here feels so nice. Agreed, it has a different flavor of freshness to it than the winds in the southwestern highlands. Oh, that's due to all the sheer cliffs around here. It gives the wind in this area a unique feel. The wind takes many forms and bestows countless blessings on the people of Nord. Well, I can see why your people place such importance on the wind. Yeah, and the view here is just as nice as the vistas in the southwest, too. Anyway, if we're all rested up, we should get sheep. What's wrong? Oh, nothing, really. I was just looking at that cliff over there. Is it just me, or does it look like there's something buried in it? Like some kind of giant. What are you going on about? There's no way That's exactly what it looks like. What in Idios' name is that? I have no idea. Some kind of statue, maybe? Do you think it's related to the stone circle in the southern reaches of the highlands? Honestly, we don't know all that much about it ourselves. It's an ancient statue said to be the guardian of the North Highlands. Guardian, huh? I guess it does give that kind of impression. Emma, you alright? Oh, sorry, I was just done speechless by that statue. Well, I can't say I don't understand the feeling of awe. Wonder how massive it must look when you're up close. I imagine it's more than likely that the photographer we're seeking is in that area. so we'll need to venture closer regardless. By the way, if you head northeast of the statue, you'll find an ancient quarry, and in the northwest is the scenic lake Lacrima. It's always helpful to get the lay of the land. Like right there. That little section, I'm sorry, that section sounded like the Apple ringtone. Anyway, so there's no harm in visiting both of those sites too. Makes sense to me. Alright, let's get moving. Like, it's just, it feels like the phone ringtone's going off over and over. Alright. Let's see here. Where are these? 1, 2, and 3. So we'll grab the sheep first.
There's mist in the distance.
Yeah, it's even higher here than the southern highlands.
Yeah!
Let's fucking dash into this turtle.
Very well, I will serve as your opponent.
Leaf cutter.
It's my turn. Very well.
Ring blade. Let's actually just delay him. Oh, I should have used 0 arts there.
I can do this.
Just go for this.
My turn. All right.
Are we, okay, we weren't linked there, but now we are.
Very well.
I can do this.
All right. My turn.
I'll handle this.
Right.
Here's the gears.
Got it.
There we go.
Nicely done, Elisa.
Same to you. That was great. Nicely done.
Alright. Yeah, but yeah, we're actually gonna just end the episode here. Next episode, we'll just keep looking for the sheep and then take the sheep back to the settlement. And then from there, we'll go and help the archaeologist or the photographer. Alright, thanks for watching. And I'll see you next time. Have a good one.